What's up guys, Persian here again, and today I have another video to show you guys. This one will focus on Little Francily, which is right there. But before I get there, just to give you guys a little idea where I am, if you're a builder or higher and you type spawn, this is the building that you spawn in. And there's actually an upper bit that's not loading right now. But that's Sovereign Spawn Tower. This is the new Shadowpoint bus terminal, and you can use it to ride the bus. You just get on the pressure plate right there. And all of these take you around the world. Most of them take you close, so like on the island or on the island right next door. But also some of them take you to cities like Shiraz and other places which are a little distance away. And this is our little tour bus that Blib made. And it also works just like the buses and the subways, in that you step on the plate and it takes you to the next destination. And so this whole Little Francily area was built by Eminem Monster Fan. And Little Francily as itself actually extends from the farthest north bit of this road all the way down. But this is the main section of it. And we refer to it as Little Francily North. And so Eminem still isn't done, but just like for being unfinished, it still looks so amazing right now. So we have a few cafes on the ground right here. We can go in. Really nice attention to detail. These are the server fire hydrants that we use, and these hatches are actually for the sewer system. But that's for another video. So this is another cafeteria, Café de France. Really good looking. Loads of restaurants, just like any French or Italian area. Going this way, we have another building here and yet another restaurant. Martinis. We'll go through the kitchen to get to the back area. If we go up, I'll show you guys just one of the apartments in this building. We'll go to the top floor. A little bit larger than what you would find in New York, so I figured this could be like a few $1 million if you actually wanted to get in real life, just because it's so massive. It has 3 bedrooms, a kitchen, living room, all that. Just like a living room and a bedroom would be like $500,000 in New York City. So this is some really expensive real estate. This is actually a nice little building that Eminem decided to add. It's a historical building, the original French immigrant home from the Nouraji Historical Society. Just a small little house. Has a little farm in the back and everything, and an outhouse. A nice fountain. This is another building here. Still unfinished. And then if we come back here, we have a few more buildings that will be finished soon. And then all the way in the back, this is going to be part of our Times Square area. But next door to it, we have a little fire department that services the Times Square region. So the vehicles here are all made by Major Payne. This is like the 4th or 5th version he's made. Every time we make Mojang adds new blocks, he makes his trucks better and better. And I keep thinking, how can they get better than the previous version? But he keeps, surprising us. So these are a few fire engines. There's an ambulance. Hello. And a ladder truck. And then behind the fire department is the new Shadowpoint Town Hall. And so this is where occasionally we could like theoretically hold meetings and stuff for all the server staff and whatnot. And this building was made by Bleebob. Looks really, really nice. This was, I believe, the first building to be added to this area of Little Francily. And it just shares a border with it nicely. So if we go in, cheat a little bit, skip the front. So this is the front desk right here. We have a few meeting rooms in here. Same on the other side. There's a restaurant in the back. And then if we go up a floor, we've got a library. And then if we go up one more floor, let's see how do we get up there. Here we go. It's actually the mayoral office and the mayor's staff on the opposite side of the hall. And then if we go into the basement, this is actually a feature that Blib added that very few people actually know about. He's actually added a lot of these little Easter egg kind of things. If we go into the basement of the town hall, you'll notice that there's these doors here, and this used to be an actual working station, and this exists in real life as well. If we turn the lights on and go down, this used to be town hall station. There's a bunch of articles online about it, and it's one of the prettiest stations on our server. It's a shame that it's not an actual working station, but you can see that first Blib built it, and then he kind of degraded a little bit to give it that abandoned feel, and it really does look nice. So if we come back up, turn off the lights, let it stay abandoned, we can actually exit through this other entrance here. And we're back to Little Francily. And so actually, if we continue down this road, you'll see this is a new Shadowpoint bus. This is the red line. And just for demonstration purposes, I'll actually show you how the bus works for those of you who don't know. So you find the bus, New Shadowpoint, Abaddon, red route. So you get on the bus and it takes you to the next station. And as you can see, we were just here. And then I would ride the bus, but this actually goes to Abaddon, so it would turn left here and go towards the capital. And that's for a different video. So here is the center of Little Francily. In a previous video, I've shown these buildings. This is where the Dykes Bridge is, / Brooklyn Bridge. And if we continue down a little bit further, we'll see the fire department for this area. This was the first fire department built on the island, and it has a few different vehicles from the last one. For example, the hazmat truck, a ladder truck, engine, ambulance, your typical fire trucks, all made by Major Payne. And so this building here, also made by Eminem Monster Fan. I forget the specific name, but it's one of the hotels in Times Square. And just like the attention to detail on the ground floor is amazing. We'll fly around the side and show the top. The roof is also really pretty. This will be a hotel with all the rooms filled eventually, and for all of our tourists, eventually they'll be able to come and see this for themselves. So this, for those of you Manhattan natives, this will probably help you identify this building a little bit better. So if we come to the top, you can see just how beautiful it looks up here. The pool, the sitting areas, and then if we come across this way, we have a few balconies hanging off. Just a really, really grand looking area. Going down, this is the Bank of Persia Tower, also known as based off of the Bank of America Tower in real life. And this sign here, it's not supposed to be a Nazi symbol, it's supposed to be the air conditioner. I didn't really realize it looks like what it does until I saw it on Dynamic Map, and yeah, I can't really do anything about it. I like the design. I didn't really want to touch it that much. So here is the newest part of Little Francily. So we have a bunch of detail on the roads here. We have some newspaper stands, some parking meters. So this is our server or citywide parking meter design with a little variation here and there. These are like the parallel parking spots. There's a fire extinguisher or a fire hydrant here for the fire trucks to park and extinguish any fires. This block of buildings here was made by Nikolai the Russian. I'm showing you guys the storefronts. Both sides of the road. And then I'm just going to fly up here, show you guys the tops. The top floor is where Nico actually has his penthouse suite. And it looks really amazing, but I wouldn't want to show it to you guys because it's respecting his privacy and all. He's not done with it yet, but once he finishes, if he wants me to show it, I'd be happy to do so. And the building stretches around this side towards Central Park over there. It's kind of showing up. This side is the UFS tower that has yet to show up, and then this is our cathedral that I showed in a previous video. And that pretty much concludes Little Francily Road. It comes to this intersection, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it turns into this other road here, 11th Street. I don't know if I mentioned before, but pretty much all of our developed roads so far have names, so you can see if you're with your friends on this server and you want to meet them somewhere, you can be like, oh, hey, I'll meet you on Little Francily Road and 11th Street. Or I'll meet you on, for example, let's see right here, 11th Street and Floor Street. And then if they look on the map on our wiki, they'll be able to determine where it is and find it with ease, relative ease. And here you can see another bus line. Showing you guys a few things before end the video. This is, so Little Francily was right behind this block of buildings. This here is Floor Street, which is our parody of Wall Street, and it's our business district. So you can see Wall Street right here, and a bunch of other buildings here. And so this is pretty much all set to be built soon, within the next year or so. And then we come back up, back to the fire department that I showed you guys earlier. And over here is where I'll be concluding this video. So I hope you guys liked the video. Little Francily, it's not just one area, it's a whole road filled with a bunch of different little sections that each have their own little vibe to them. A bunch of detail went into this. Really looks amazing. I'm really happy with how it turned out and all the people who were involved. Eminem, Nico, Blib, Thor Dog, bunch of people, even Delta. Just really good job, you guys. It's really appreciated. Our city is really coming along, and within, I guess, hopefully the next year or two, because that is really stretching time a bit, this city will be done. It is taking a long time, I know that. It's just there's so few of us working. You know, there's only so much you can do with school and all. There's only so much time in the day. But yep, I hope you guys liked the video. Stay tuned for more soon.